What the fuck is that damage, dude? Holy shit! She just lost 3/4 of her health. Want to do damage like that? Subscribe to the YouTube and follow us on Twitch. Legit though, if you guys want to fucking become the GOAT SHACO, keep watching the rest of this video, alright? And give it a thumbs up for the fucking bridge bands. Alright, let's go. Hey guys, what's up? Hopefully some of you were triggered by the intro. I know some of you would have been and probably disliked the video because of it. Just for the fucking lulz, okay? So relax, right? It's all good, okay? Right, okay, so let's get into the video. Lethality build. So yeah, I've done this 5 times, I think, this build. And in the 5 games we've played, we've been, like, I noticed a significant difference in the damage that you do, especially early to mid game, because when you build like crit SHACO or any other build on SHACO, you kind of have to wait until you get like an IE or a specific item. But because this build is oriented around your like just lethality rush, as soon as you get the Duskblade, which I'll show you, you know, the proper path for it, you just do so much damage mid game, even early mid game if you're fed, and there's no like if you can't finish that game or hard carry that game when you get an early Duskblade, like there's something wrong with you, to be honest, because this is pretty broken. Hopefully, I'm anticipating that Riot, because they're, you know, a bunch of dogs, are gonna fucking nerf SHACO because they always find a way, you know what I mean? But as per us SHACOs, will always find a way to bounce back, alright, and undermine their shitty system. But this will probably get nerfed, okay? So to any SHACO main out there, go this build because it is fucking broken, especially if you get a fucking lead. If you get ahead and you build like this, you'll just dominate because you do so much more damage than everyone at certain like stages of the game, mid game. So anyway, this is a build. Okay, now this build, I don't know if it was really posted anywhere, but I've been experimenting a lot with the builds, like I don't know, going IE first, even going Shiv first and stuff like that. But no Shiv in this build, so this is what we're going to go. Alright, so if any of you guys did already find this build, like credit to you guys, shout out to you guys. This is just what I've found to be successful. Alright. So we're going to go as standard, okay, so you go machete, refill, but your full build is going to look like this, right, in order. So you're going to go Tiamat, okay, so you have your machete, Tiamat, yeah, then we're going to rush Duskblade, okay, in between there you can have your boots, of course. Boots is actually kind of important because I like to go, normally I go crit SHACO and we have attack speed from the static shiv, and I'm not used to... what's the word? I'm used to splitting on SHACO, yeah, when I go that build. So I'll be in my own lane, I'll be shoving with Shiv and Tiamat, and just splitting on my own, and trying to kill people through lane and stuff. And that's why I love attack speed. And another thing attack speed does is that you guys know the SHACO glitch. So after you Q, as soon as you come out of it, you come out of it as soon as you're about to auto something. Say I Q'd and try to auto a champion. Before you auto them, just before you auto them, you'll become visible. And sometimes you can store your auto if you attack move. It might even be if you just move somewhere on the map. And it kind of fucks you up. It's fucked me up a couple of times already doing this. So this is why I love to get Berserker Greaves. Okay? I think they just help immensely, especially with your early clears. So it's up to you guys' personal preference on the boots, but I just love going them. So I'll probably go like Tiamat, obviously the machete's in there. And then Berserker Greaves before anything else, maybe like Dirk or something like that. But yeah, get your boots and then build them into whatever you guys want. I just personally like Berserker Greaves for your jungle clear, and yeah, to make sure you don't fucking stall that, you know, the Q glitch on SHACO. It doesn't happen like late game or at a crucial point in the game. Anyway, so yeah, the build, this is it. So Tiamat, machete, boots, alright, then we're gonna rush fucking Duskblade. Okay? So they changed Duskblade, I'll put an image on the screen now. Right guys, so Duskblade, this is what got changed on Duskblade, alright? So I've made a few notes, alright, for you guys to get your fucking heads around. Okay, so the gold, okay, how much it costs. So it's gone from 3,250 to 2,900. Now anything, in my opinion, under 3,000 for mid-game, early to mid-game, is really efficient, okay, gold-wise. So like Morello's is good for APs, even Proto Belt as well, early for APs, but Duskblade now, instead of being 3,250, I think it's a lot more feasible, especially because we don't have to build a BF sword anymore, so it's Dirk and the Warhammer. That's all you need. You no longer need that 1,300 gold for a BF sword. So it's more feasible, okay, it's more efficient as well, and I just think it's great for mid-game, okay? Now, the lethality on the item got buffed, so it's gone from 15 to 18, okay? And the attack damage decrease, obviously, because you no longer have a BF sword in there, from 65 to 55. But all we really care about is the lethality, because lethality, if you can build it early game to mid game, is really, really strong, and that's what's going to snowball your games, okay? So this is why we're getting it. There's new cooldown reduction on it, so it's 10%, which is obviously good for all our abilities, especially our Qs. And there was one more thing. Okay, yeah, the passive damage has increased, which I think may have been in the... I don't think it was in the last patch, actually. But... So, it now does more damage per level. So before it was 75 plus 2.0 lethality damage. But just think of it like this. The higher level you are, the more damage you're going to do. Okay, so they changed it from 75 base damage to 90. Okay, plus 15 per level. So if you're level 18, okay, you'll be doing 450 with one auto. So you'll be doing that 90. And then another 360 damage. Okay, because of the passive on the Night Stalker. Okay, so after being unsafe for at least 1 second, don't basically take this and energy chamber will deal 105 to 360 bonus physical damage, slow them by 99% for 2.25 seconds, okay? But the higher level you are, the more damage you will do, okay? And because if we are snowballing a game, okay, and we get this early to mid game or whatever, we're probably going to be the highest level in the game or like equal with someone else. So we will do so much damage compared to everyone else. Right, this is why you've got to get this item, fam, okay, before they nerf it or do something to SHACO, because they always fucking do. But this is why we get Duskblade, okay? Next item is going to be Edge of Night. Now, Edge of Night is... The reason I love Edge of Night is because it gives you a bit of health, okay? So most people will probably think, oh, you know, you should be going IE first, you know, just get as much damage as possible. I honestly love getting Edge of Night because, first of all, the lethality, it just enhances our damage even more. But the health that it gives you early, because when we're going like this, it's not really glass cannon, well I guess it kind of is, but we're so squishy, we have no defensive items. So when we go in there and we have a bit of health, it gives us a bit of compensation if we fuck up. You know what I mean? Say we're like just out of range of an auto and we have to run away, or say we get CC'd a little bit, you know, just having that extra health helps us a lot. And of course the passive, which is awesome. Now, the passive for SHACO. Okay, I'm going to show you a clip here of us doing it in game. You can use Edge of Night, okay, the active, sorry, not the passive, the active, of course, the Banshee's Veil Shield, while stealthed. So if I Q in and then proc my Edge of Night, it's not going to show me. I'll still be invisible, okay? And I was wondering whether, like, when you autoed someone out of your Q, whether your Edge of Night would just wear off because of it, because you're using an ability, but it doesn't. It stays on you, okay? And that clip will show that. Right, so that's why Edge of Night as well. It's just a great mid-game item. It gives you a bit of compensation because of the health and the active, and I just think it's just a must-get because it just complements the Duskblade so well. Okay, stacks the lethality and gives you a bit of health and the active. It's brilliant for SHACO, especially with his Q. Okay, honestly, it's an essential item. Okay, but that's the build so far. So Machete, obviously, Tiamat, Berserker Grease, my personal preference, Duskblade, and then Edge of Night. Alright guys, so the next item we can get, now the best thing about this build is that you can kind of change the build order according to your personal taste, okay? So the next item I want to focus on is Ghostblade. Now the Ghostblade, the reason I love Ghostblade in this patch is because the movement speed got buffed out of combat, so it goes from 20 to 40. And because me personally, I'm going to go Berserker Grease most of the time, getting that extra movement speed out of combat as well as the Wanderer and the Masteries and Cunning is going to be so beneficial to us because we can get around the map quicker and because of course the active. So having Edge of Night, Ghostblade and Duskblade, all of the lethality items, we're just going to do so much damage in this mid game. And if we get these items, if we snowball through them, you know, like if we're so far ahead of everyone else and we get these items quick, we will win the game or should win the game. If not, then there's something fucking wrong with you, as I've said before, because this build is just so broken. Okay. Now, of course, you can go poachers, as I've said in another SHACO build guide. You can get poachers first if you're dominating the other jungler, and then into Ghostblade. Then you can go Duskblade and then Edge of Night. I just prefer this because Duskblade just gives you so much, as I've explained before. But Ghostblade, throw that in there wherever you guys want. So do it after Duskblade, you can do it before Edge of Night, or whenever you guys want. Okay. So Ghostblade is in there because of the active and because of the lethality that it gives us, obviously. So it just compounds the fucking problem the enemy is going to be having. Alright, they're just going to be doing so much damage, okay, in the mid game, and they're not going to be able to stop us. Right? And because we have this, all these actives, like the Ghostblade gives us movement speed, the Edge of Night makes sure that if we get fucked up by like a Mal's ult or a Silence or something like that, we don't get fucked up and we can get out. And this build I just think is just so broken right now for SHACO. Okay, so last item, of course, we can sell the machete and get GA. You guys can do whatever you guys want. I don't know what you guys want, but GA I always get now. I think going Deadman's isn't really beneficial. I mean, with the Night Stalker passive from Duskblade, it may be good with that, but to be honest, I think GA just getting more damage is just ideal for this build. But guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what your builds are at the moment. What you guys think are the best builds, like maybe even the order. You guys might think that getting Ghostblade first is better. Honestly, yeah, it just depends. It's just all situational and a bit of personal preference in there as well. This is my favorite build at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Test out the build and let me know what you guys think again, how you get on. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Going to be uploading some more Rogue content soon and in the near future, and follow us on Twitch or subscribe. Shall we go? I reckon we'll up the ante actually. Give us a fucking subscribe on Twitch now. Not yet, because we've got some emotes that should be rolling out, but Twitch for some reason still hasn't approved them, and I don't know what the fuck the go is with that. So anyway, guys, yeah. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe to YouTube, like the video, whatever you guys feel like, and comment on your thoughts on the build. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Away from you, and if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered.